it's fragile because we recognize that there's a K-shaped recovery going on. I think there was a recognition of that. There's some continents doing well, others not so well. Africa, Latin America, Middle East not recovering at the same pace. And there's one thing behind that all, the issue of vaccine inequity. That was very much behind that. And the realization, the IMF says it clearly, economic policies, vaccine policy. I say trade policies, vaccine policy. The recognition that until we solve the inequity in access we see now in the world, we're not really going to have a sustainable recovery because nobody is really safe. A person who is a strong believer that trade can help inclusion. Trade has lifted billions of people out of poverty, hundreds of millions, and benefited so many. But it hasn't, people have been left behind. And I think it's really linked to your protectionist tendencies. Within rich countries, you have people who have been left behind, and there are poor countries who have not benefited from trade.
The relationship between and among the United States, Canada, Europe, and the People's Republic of China, I think will be the challenge that will help define the next decades, certainly the rest of the 21st century. And the Biden administration has made very clear that we believe the relationship with China will be competitive when it should be, collaborative when it can be, and adversarial when it must be. And that common denominator is the need to engage China from a position of strength and unity with our allies and partners. And I do think we've seen a greater convergence, particularly in the last 6 months, in how we see both the challenges and the opportunities with China.
What we try to do in Estonia is that people are afraid of technology because they don't know it. So it is true what you say that, educating people, training people, giving them knowledge also brings down the fears that you are not afraid anymore. And it's not that people should be smarter than the technology, but it's that you feel comfortable with the technology because the technology is everywhere and you can't really escape it.
I would like to stress our excellent cooperation in the field of special operations. Indeed, I am delighted to announce that this morning, Secretary Austin and I signed a roadmap to strengthen even more the relationship between our two special forces. America is back. Now, let's get to work, and we will deliver.